Hi guys, welcome back to another live reading. So we are going to be doing just probably maybe one or two mystery pick a cards, and then I'm just going to do the lightning round, just picking cards up and reading. And then in between those, if there are any questions that come into the chat, let me get the chat up. I will answer those at random. So I'm just going to go with where I'm drawn and answer those questions in between the lightning mystery messages. Okay. If you are watching on the replay, this is completely timeless. So you can just watch, kind of click through if you want to, and then just take whatever resonates as yours and leave behind anything that doesn't resonate. Okay. So really quickly, first, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card from this mixture of angel and spirit messages for the whole collective. And then we'll get into our mystery pick a cards. So today, what does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear today? Whoa. That one really popped out. Okay, let's see. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Okay. So right now, for whoever's watching this, your intuition has been probably really firing up right now. You probably could be going through an awakening of some kind. I'm feeling like that with this big eye here that's opening. Like it says here, and I do believe that we are all psychic. We're all spirit. We just have a body right now. So we're all able to communicate with spirit. We're all able to receive psychic messages. It's how we are wired to live in this world, really, but it's all kind of canceled out really early in our lives. But that's why this is like awakening of sorts. It's more like a remembering, right? So if you've been getting some intuitive nudges, trust that you're not crazy, you're not losing your mind, and maybe consider following those. They're like little breadcrumbs, okay? Like I said, though, in my last video, keep in mind that spirit doesn't communicate in ways that are, when I say spirit, I mean your team, right? Your guide, your intuition is not going to suggest you to do things that are dangerous or harmful, okay? So just keep that in mind when following your intuition. Okay. So go ahead and pick 1, 2, or 3. Feel free to leave it in the comments as well. Let me know which one you chose and if it resonates, okay? Let's start with this one here. Okay, so this is going to be for number 1. Angel of Alchemy. Miracle. Angel of Alchemy. So this is changing. You are working on changing something, okay? But this feels like a miracle, right? What I'm getting when I'm looking at her is that it would really feel like a miracle if whatever you're trying to change up or create for yourself, manifest, because we have the 3 here, 2 and 1 makes 3. Whatever you're trying to manifest for yourself would feel like a miracle. But I'm noticing the way that she's standing with her hands here, almost blocking. You have to open up in order to allow that which you want to come in. Okay. Let's see what we can get with our tarot. So what is the miracle? I didn't pre-shuffle these. Whoops. So for those that chose number 1, what are they really hoping to create or alchemize? So when you're alchemizing something, you're putting one thing in and you're turning it into something else. Okay, so it would be like transforming trauma into like an understanding, right? And healing. Judgment. Okay, with this judgment, I'm getting heeding the call, like hearing a higher call. Your guides are trying to get your attention when it comes to something that you want to create or some kind of change that you want to have in your life. But as it is right now, there's a little bit of blocking. You may not be listening. Okay. You may not be hearing the call, but it is there. Also with judgment, I always get self-judgment. So is that something you need to transform, right? For instance, I'm getting, if you use a lot of shoulds when you're referring to yourself, like I should do this, or I should have done that, or I shouldn't do that. Should is a judgment that you place on yourself and others. And so maybe look at how often you use that term and how it makes you feel. What else? 7 of Cups. Run ragged, a little bit all over the place. But there are so many choices. There are so many different ways that you can find joy, right? And move forward toward this inner calling. There's a lot of avenues that are open for you, but sometimes when we have too many choices, it can get us confused. So maybe narrow them down a little bit and just start with one little step at a time, okay? All right, let's get on to number 2. Okay, I'm gonna leave this right here because I'm gonna use it. Okay, number 2. Let's stick with this deck. Okay, Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. Okay, so maybe you've been working really hard. We have a 37 here, which goes to 10. So maybe you've even completed something. Maybe, you know how when you're going to go and do something new and you maybe pencil it out in your calendar and you're like, when I get to this date and I've been successful, I will go get my nails done, or I will go get a massage, or, you know, whatever it is. This is that thing. It feels like you've worked really hard towards something and you are needing to reward yourself right now. Let's see if the tarot can give us any more information about that. 4 of Cups is coming up with that. Four of Cups is being overlooked. Don't overlook yourself. Don't sell yourself short when it comes to your goals, and celebrating small victories, okay, is what I'm hearing. So even though you may not be completely finished with whatever the goal was, or, you know, you may have just completed a couple of steps, right? But that's enough to celebrate. Don't get stuck on the fact that it has to look this way only in order to have been successful. Okay. The Sun. So this is just a time, a really good time of celebration and joy for you right now. So allow yourself, treat yourself. Okay. Celebrate a small victory, whatever that is for you. Okay, number 2. Okay. Okay, and number 3. Let's stick with this deck for number 3. Oh my gosh. Nautilus Princess is coming up. We got this in Wednesday's reading. Okay. Powerful personal growth. So let's see what that's referring to for those of you who chose number 3. What is that referring to? Yeah, I wanted to shuffle it like this. Oh, wow, that really fell out. And, oh, I'm not in my other chair. Didn't want to go. Okay. Sorry. My desk chair, it hurts my legs and it makes them fall asleep. So I had to sit in a different one today. 7 of Swords. Okay. Powerful personal growth. The 7 of Swords, ooh, honey, is like a deception of some sort, right? You may have been wearing a mask. We have the mask here. When it comes to something about yourself, something about the way that you view yourself, or maybe you just weren't being 100% authentic, right? And it feels like this personal growth is allowing you to channel that. I feel like you are in the middle of that right now. I don't think you're quite finished. And I mean, are we ever really finished with our personal growth? Like, it continues. But I do feel like the mask is falling away quite a bit for you. There's something you're looking at more honestly when it comes to yourself. Angel. Sorry, my cat's on the table. 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's a decision that you have made, okay? You've made this decision. Now, these are both swords, so we're talking about the mind, the way that you speak to yourself, the way you speak of yourself. You've made a decision about the direction that you want to go. If you haven't done that yet, it's coming. Okay, you will get there, and make sure that you are allowing yourself to really see. Okay, so do take the blinders off, take the mask off, and allow yourself to really see your choices and pick your direction using your intuition. Okay. Okay, let's do one more round of that 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to use the stack. I'm going to use the Angel deck for this. It's Angel Answers. And I'm not sure how that's going to go. I haven't done that yet with this. So let's see. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Group 1. Sorry about the cat. Oh, also, if you have a question, go ahead and ask it if there's something that you want to know. Because some of these have yes or no's on them. So if it comes up, just keep that in mind. Okay. Whew. Okay. Sorry, we're a little crazy around here today. All right. Number 1. Ooh, we're getting weight. Okay, so there's a situation that the angels are suggesting that you wait on before moving forward. Let's see if we can get what that is. Get a little bit more information about this. Okay, Spirit, what is it for group 1 that they need to wait on? Page of Wands. Okay, so an inspiration of some kind, an idea that you've had, a direction that you want to go in. Okay, a new direction. What else can we get with this? Weight and the Page of Wands. That's way too many, guys. Weight and the Page of Wands. What goes with that? Okay, they're wanting to hand me a whole book. Maybe just one card. There we go. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Okay, whatever this idea is not been fleshed out completely. And I feel like it will cause conflict in some way mentally for you if you move forward now. Okay, 5 of Swords. Maybe look into why you're doing it. Why do you want to try this new thing? What's this new direction or passion? What is your why? Because sometimes if we're not clear about that, it can cause a lot of mind chatter and conflict in your mind. Okay. You know what? Where'd that other deck go? Oh, I put it over here. This is my deck. I just want to see really quickly what else comes up with this. Okay. What? Okay. So currently there is a barrier to your progress. Okay. This is that wait. There's just a pause for the moment because the next card you're getting is I'm a badass. And it's saying, yes, doing is the only way to knowing, and stay strong and motivated. Okay. So ultimately this path will be successful. It's going to be something good for you, but there's just a pause right now. Maybe the timing's just off, everything in divine timing. But take the time to really look at your why. And that should be helpful. Okay. Cool. Okay, for number 2, we're going to pick another angel card. Ooh, unlikely. Well, they're really hitting us with those today. These cards are so beautiful, though. I just love them. Okay, so we're getting unlikely. What spirit is unlikely? What is unlikely for group 2? What is unlikely for group 2? Okay, we're getting the 9 of Swords. Oh, okay. This is really interesting. Okay, the 9 of Swords and the Moon. You have got some fears and anxieties, nightmare thoughts about something that's just like rolling around in your head. Maybe it's affecting your sleep. It's unlikely that any of this that you are afraid of or worried about will even come into fruition or being. Okay, so the worry is unproductive at this point. It's not something that is going to happen. So a lot of times we catastrophize in our mind and we really worry so much about what if this happens and what if that happens. And we play the what if game sometimes at 3 a.m. I would suggest when you start to get into that what if, start to change it up a little bit and say what if, and then point out all the things that could go right. What if I get everything I want? What if things went my way? What if fill in the blank were to happen, but the positive side of it, okay? And that's really going to help you. They're saying to you, these fears coming to fruition are unlikely, okay? Very cool. Okay. Number 3. Number 3. Yeah, I want this one. Ooh. Choose a new direction. Choose a new direction. They're like looking up at the sky, almost like pointing at a star, or I don't know what that's supposed to be, but there. It's almost like they're trying to capture it or something, but choose a new direction. Okay, Spirit, what is this referring to? What is this referring to, please? Choose a new direction. Or what? That doesn't want to go back in. The Emperor. What goes with the Emperor? The Emperor's in control. Okay. We're getting the Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Choose a new direction. This looks like work related to me, I feel. The Emperor is like, I know the Emperor has positive qualities, but a lot of times when I see the Emperor, I think tyrant, right? Like a tyrant. I don't know how else to explain it. Somebody who just wants to be in control, somebody on a power trip. And it looks like when it comes to this job or something that you're I think it's work, because we've got the Nine of Pentacles here. It might be abundant, but I feel like it's built off of a shaky foundation. It's not something that's going to make you happy. Okay. And I do ultimately see you. If you choose this way, eventually the Tower happens, and then you are planting new seeds, right? You're off trying to find something else. So, to me, I feel like the new direction, what would be really good, because we have the Nine of Pentacles, is working for yourself or being independent or self-made in some way. Okay. Learning all that you can about how to do that. Okay. Rather than being underneath an emperor, being your own boss, being in control of your own finances and abundance and work. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for that one. Okay. Let's just go to rapid messages now. Lightning messages. I'll use this for one more round. Okay. I want to use the 90s Oracle. All right. Mystery message, please, Spirit. What are we looking at here? For those who are watching. Ooh. Oh, we got two. Ugh. As if we're getting. And bounce. Ew, as if. So there's something here that they're saying this really isn't good for you. It's time to leave. Okay. So what comes to your mind when I say that? What can you leave behind? What is making you feel like, no, right? Our intuition, like our energy, the way that we understand the world is personal to us. And it's the way that we are supposed to navigate, right? If something is giving you this thing, That doesn't mean you have to put up with it no matter what it is, right? It's time to let it go. Okay, what? Ooh. Okay. So I'm feeling like this has to do possibly with a mother. You know what? Sorry, you guys, I don't have my chat open. Oh, hi, Flowery Bee. How are you? I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that I had my chat off. I just pulled, so I'm doing some lightning round cards. So I'm just pulling cards, and I have as if and bounce. So there's something that it's time to let go of. Keep in mind, if these messages resonate, then they're for you. If they don't, just keep watching. You know, maybe you'll get one that does resonate. Okay, because this one for me is kind of talking about getting out of a relationship that might be a little bit heavy, having to do with a mother figure. I do feel like, okay. This Nine of Wands is something that you've been working at forever. You feel torn up, you feel beat down. It's like the wounded warrior, okay? And that's coming up with the Queen of Cups. So there's some kind of relationship. I get this with the mother just because the Queen of Cups is like a nurturing mother type usually, but sometimes she's emotionally unavailable, right? And this may be something that you've tried to work at for years, and you're just getting guidance that maybe it's time to just step back a little bit. Maybe it's time to work on some healthy boundaries, you know? Okay. Let's pull some more cards and see what else we can get. Oh. Okay. I want to do the pink oracle. You guys keep in mind, if you have a question, they're free to answer. So just go ahead and type it in if you have a question you'd like answered. Remember, though, your question should be about you. Okay. Okay, what's next? Okay, clock and divine timing. So, clock and divine timing. So, what else can we get about this? What is coming in divine timing? What is coming in divine timing? What is coming in divine timing? Okay, I'll take that. We've got 3 here. Oh, okay. So we've got the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Star. So keep hope alive, keep hope going, and don't give up hope is what they're saying. The divine timing is an honesty, an idea, clarity around. We're getting a lot of like business opportunities today, or like financial stability, financial stability. Okay, you will get in a divine timing. There will be an aha idea. I do see you working for yourself. and being that grounded, generational kind of situation. Okay. So it is going to work out. Your wishes are coming true. Just keep your faith, and it will come to fruition in divine timing. Okay. Let's get, I want to use Golden Girls. All right. Take a sip here. All right. Ooh, friendliness. Friendliness is coming up. Two peas in a pod. I'm hearing 2 peas in a pod. Okay. So what about this friendliness? 2 peas in a pod. Somebody may not be who they say they are. 9 of Cups. Overindulgent, taking too much. Ooh, okay, I'm hearing if you've recently met somebody who's being overly friendly, very, very friendly, keep in mind that they may be after something else. Okay. Let's see. I don't make it up. I just can only read it as it comes. The World endings. Okay. Yeah, just be really careful with who you trust right now. Queen of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Cut the BS, basically. Okay. Make sure that you are being analytical of people that are in your life, especially people that you've just met. Don't be too trusting right at first. Okay. Because they might just run off with something of yours. Could just be, not like they are like going to physically steal anything from you, but they could take advantage of you emotionally. Okay, is what it looks like. So just be wary of that. All right. Let's see. Let's get an animal message. Ooh, polar bear. We got this one again. Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. Okay. So coming right after that message, it's really important not to get all twisted up and in fear about messages. Well, I feel like especially messages you get on here, right? From a stranger on the internet, okay? Really use your own intuition when it comes to that, okay? So allow any anxieties and worries to be released and offered up to be healed, okay? So we're getting the 3 of Cups with that. Oh, yeah, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so we're offering up our anxieties. I don't know if you ever watched the Golden Girls, but whenever they have something that they're worried about or, needing to work out, they all sit together and eat their cheesecake and talk to each other about what's going on, right? Gather around with friends, possibly. Kind of look more towards celebrating rather than heavy burdens that you might be carrying, okay? Because that's what they're saying. Let them go and give them over to spirit. Really kind of focus on what is working, The last reading was really talking about maybe somebody that you just met may not be great for you, but there are other people in your life who you can lean on, who are really great friends, and those are the people who can help carry your burdens too. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, I want to get another 90s oracle. These are just random messages. If they resonate, then take them. If not, then just let them go, okay? I doubt it is coming up. So let's see what goes with that. I doubt it. So what is doubtful? Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm not getting a person so much, but I'll pull a couple more cards. With this, I'm getting like a change in emotion or like a change in mood lately, because this is the grumpy bear, right? So I feel like there's been like a change in your mood lately, possibly. Let's see what else we can get. Could be toward a relationship, but let's get some more cards and see. What is this about? What is this doubt about? Justice. Fairness. Something feels unfair. Something feels unfair, and you're doubtful whether or not it's going to swing your way, right? Is justice going to go my way? Right now, it's not fair. Something's not working in my favor. And it's making me grumpy. Three of Swords is on the bottom. This could be emotional stress. This could be some sort of discomfort or, sadness around a relationship. Something's not working. Something feels unfair. What can you do? Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about you, right? You and public. It's kind of like, well, it's a parade. It's a celebration. It's a victory. Celebrate you. Celebrate you. Maybe there's an issue with somebody and they're not seeing how great you are, right? They're not seeing your greatness or everything that you do. They're not really supporting you maybe in the way that you feel like they should. This is saying do that for yourself, okay? The Six of Wands, celebrate you regardless, okay? Rather than sitting in kind of a grumpy mood and feeling like things are unfair. Celebrate yourself, Okay. What else? Let's get another one of these angel cards. Let's do this one. Ooh. A year from now. Okay. Changes coming a year from now. So what does that look like? Three of Wands. Okay. So in this Three of Wands, there is planning, right? There's strategic planning. There's something that you want to move forward with, and you're kind of waiting also. Like this one is, there's a speedboat here in her sunglasses. I know you probably can't see it, but it's literally like kind of waiting for your ship to come in. Okay. So I feel like a year from now, the plans will be in a better action, right? You'll be moving forward. But with the Three of Wands, it's like strategic planning, right? You're planning, but your plans require action. So definitely take inspired action so that a year from now you can be in that place where you've had some change. Okay. What else can we get? This one? Temperance. Temperance, balance. Things are coming together. They're mixing. Okay. You are getting it together, whatever that is. So just keep moving forward. Keep going with whatever you're planning, and stay committed to it. Okay. That Hierophant has been on the bottom the last 2 times. So commitment, have a plan and take action on it. All right. Let's get a love message. Let's get one of these. Just take this one. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so this is being more playful and not so serious in your romantic life. Okay. So if you've been taking things really seriously or being overly serious or moody, even from that other reading, think like kind of channel like your inner child some, right? Like have more fun. Let's see what goes with that playfulness card, please. Maybe that was the whole message. This is a continuation of that other reading. Justice is coming up again. So balance and fairness. So I'm seeing like balance the mood, but also balancing, like all things in balance. There is a place for fun and joy and being silly, right? There is a place for that. And it would really help you and your partner to move forward if you've been feeling stuck, okay? Three of Pentacles was on the bottom. So working together toward a common goal, okay? Okay, I'm gonna pull one of these. All right, what else? Ooh, wrong way. This path isn't it, and disappointment follows. What does that mean? And then we have Justice here again, balance. Balance, wrong way. Let's see what we can get that goes with this. So disappointment follows a path. What path? If that might resonate for you, what comes up when you hear that? What path do you think that might be speaking of? 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. There's something that you could possibly be overindulging in. overindulging in something, doing something too much. It could be work. I mean, some people work too much, but they enjoy it, right? So they don't realize that it's actually wearing them down, right? It's almost like wishing though without consequences, like without thinking of the consequences, because Aladdin is on this card. It's almost like there is a part of something that you want to do or that you're wishing for that needs to be reexamined because the whole thing won't turn out the way that you're thinking. I don't know. What is this? Spirit, what is this? Okay, the Hanged Man. Yeah, this is the need to look at this from a different perspective. Look at it from all angles. Maybe you're looking at it too broadly or too narrow. There is something that needs to be re-examined when it comes to this wish or a goal. And it could just be a slight tweak. It doesn't have to be like, oh, this whole path is wrong for me, right? It just could be a small little tweak. And I think it has to do with money, or attachment to outcome or attachment to your expectations. Okay. So let's say that you're wishing for something, you really want something. You have in your mind how you want it to look, and that's all you're allowing. And it's just very narrow. But there are infinity number of ways that this can manifest into your life. If you are blinded like this and you're not looking at it and you're just very, very dead set on one way, you could possibly be disappointed because you're not looking around. You're not seeing other possibilities for the same thing or similar thing to come in. Okay. So something about that path needs to be tweaked. And maybe that's just opening up a little bit because the Four of Pentacles is very closed down, miserly, attached, right? And we just want to loosen up a little bit, relax, and look at it from a different perspective, maybe be willing to see it from multiple perspectives. Okay. Whatever it is you want to create or your goal, your wish, it is possible, right? Just don't narrow yourself down too much. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull one of these. Welcome in if you just came in. I'm just doing like lightning readings, quick readings. If they make sense to you, then they are for you. If not, then just go ahead and leave it to the side. Okay. We're getting autumn is my last chance, and please don't lose hope. It's kind of funny how these are kind of, feeding off of each other. Because that last one was like, your dreams are possible, but there's something needs to be tweaked, right? This particular part of the path isn't it, but they're saying don't give up hope though. Sorry, the light's doing weird things. But don't give up hope. That doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay, what else can we get with this? Harmony. The Empress. The Empress is the goddess energy. Okay, the Empress is extremely nurturing, but she can create anything. Okay, and she knows that she is always being taken care of. So there's that mindset shift that probably needs to happen. That as long as you don't lose hope, as long as you know and understand that you're taken care of and you're being supported, anything is possible. Okay, you've got your Ace of Pentacles. Things are happening for you behind the scenes. Okay. Ace of Pentacles and Empress is grounding though too. So maybe spend some time grounding, find a grounding meditation even on YouTube. Something like that. Maybe it's time to get a little bit grounded, especially if you are getting impatient. Okay. Let's see. I haven't used very many of these Oshos in tarot today. Oh my gosh. The Miser. You guys. I was just talking about the Miser. Okay. Miserly. This is the 4. It's like the 4 of Pentacles to me. Like she's holding on to all of her jewels and all of her wealth for dear life. That goes with a lack mentality, right? A lack mentality. Let's see what the tarot says about that. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. You're the boss. You're the boss. There is no need to have a lack mentality. Queen of Pentacles is resourceful. Okay. So trust in your ability to figure things out. Okay. There's no need to have fear. And start grabbing on and grasping at things. Trust in your ability to figure it out as you go. And like with the last one in the Empress, that you are taken care of. This is the Queen of Pentacles, Earth as well, very grounded, knows how to handle her money and her finances. Interestingly though, I used to watch The Cosby Show all the time, and I can't remember, was the mom kind of worried about money a lot? I know she was in control, it seemed, because he was like kind of like a kid, like a child, basically. She may have ran the finances too, but I don't remember if she was constantly concerned about money or not. I don't know why that just came to my head, but let's see what else we can get. Okay, 2 more, and then we will pull a angel card. Okay, we're getting 3 of Pentacles with that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Her name is Angel. Thank you. So we're getting 3 of Pentacles with this. So there's support for others. Working with others, and then the Chariot is coming up with this Miser and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles is giving me your spirit team. 3 is the master number. 333. Your guides are here. You have all the support. You will be successful. The Chariot always wins. And there's not a lot you need to do with the Chariot. Of course, you need to follow your guidance that you're being given. But as long as you keep moving forward, everything will be okay. So there isn't any need to like grasp on, okay? Or worry or be in a lack mindset. Trust in your own ability to figure it out, and also in the ability of your spirit team that has your back, okay? I'll allow them to help, ask them for help, and give them permission to intervene. But understand too, you're always in control. And you have to take the action steps because you have a body. Okay. So they can't come in and do everything for you. You have to take the steps because you have a body. Okay. So about 5 minutes. Hi. I am I am Sne. I know I'm saying that wrong. Let's see. Okay, we have 5 minutes. I'm going to pull one of these angel or spirit cards. I have a ton of them mixed in here. And we'll see what Spirit wants to give us for our parting message. Ooh. Oh, this one right here. Serenity. This one came out yesterday, or not yesterday, Wednesday. Okay. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Okay. This message is so important for the collective right now. And what I'm hearing right now is no one can make you feel bad without your permission, right? So nobody holds power over you that they can create negativity within yourself if you don't allow it, right? Nurture and love yourself. Ask for cord cutting. Call in Archangel Michael and ask him to help you cut the cords. Of course, we, as the ones with physical bodies here, we have dominion over our reality. Okay. So you don't necessarily have to have an angel help you with that. You can do that with your own intention, but we do like to have these archetypes and things to help us, which they're always there for you. But just understand, I don't do the savior complex. Okay. I don't do the savior complex. You are the most powerful entity in your reality. Okay. And it's important to remember that everything else is assistance and guidance. Okay. But it's you. You are the power. You're the one with a body in this reality. Okay. So focus on this time with yourself, nurture yourself. We've got a lot of readings on that today. And this person is in water. Maybe a salt bath would be a really great idea, to kind of help cleanse and remove any kind of negative energy you may be holding on to. Okay. All right, you guys, I am going to go ahead and exit the building. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for being here. If you're watching live right now, thank you for being here. I will be back Monday, same time, 3:30 Pacific. And I hope you come and ask questions. Yeah, so I will see you on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you then.